Welcome to another episode. My name is Bertrand. Clarity and confidence is my goal here because you're going to need to see the world in a different light, and you're going to have to believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. Now, today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a woman who has a very unique style in how she vets men that she actually wants to date, or men that she could potentially date. So I gotta ask you guys this: is this business or is this romance? And I want you guys to just think: wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger? All right, let's check her out.
Joking. I have asked the last 3 dudes I've dated for their bank account info on the first date.
I don't judge people's actions. I look at the intention behind it. So, why do you ask for that?
Because I only want to date a wealthy guy that has money.
Valid, so you're getting straight to the point.
I think, I have a job. I'm very successful. So I think I have every right to be like, hi, are we on the same level, or am I wasting my time?
Wow, fellas, this is business done at the highest level.
I have asked the last 3 dudes I've dated for their bank account info on the first date.
I don't judge people's...
Now, and here are 3 or 4 reasons to let you know in case you missed it, right? Because you may not have seen her in this podcast, right? You may actually be on a date with this woman, but wait, you know what? This woman looks very, very, very familiar. So everything that I'm about to say is going to be backed up with this video clip because she is the one-time cheat girl.
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way, but I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do it again.
So never again?
Never again. Sometimes if it's going to be a one-off thing and you sleep with someone one time and then you'll never cheat again and you don't ever talk to that person again.
So as a reformed cheater.
It's not. It's a little bit different.
That's acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable, but it's more understandable. I don't know. I kind of think everyone deserves a one-time cheat.
Right? Let's go ahead and get into the 3 reasons as to why this is a woman that you should avoid, run away from, or at the very most, make sure that this is a single transaction. Okay? Meaning smash and dash. Okay? Because she's talking about wasting time. But that's the number one thing is time. Right? Now, how can this woman say that you could possibly be wasting her time? Well, this lets you know she's been with a lot of different men.
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way.
Number 1 is time. Now, if you're a wealthy man, whose time is actually more important? Is your time important or is her time important? Because if you're a wealthy man or a rich man or a man that has multiple streams of income, that means this money is going to be coming in whether this woman is a part of your life or not, right? So I challenge you men to make sure that you keep first things first. And the money, your wealth is way more important than time with this woman. Because again,
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way, but I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do it again.
Now, the reason that this woman is talking about time is because she's actually looking to get straight to the point. Now, the question is, are you ready for getting straight to the point? Because that is what she is ready and primed for. There's not very many women that are getting straight to the point. A lot of women love to play games, right? Some play games where they actually pretend as if they're interested in you. But she's letting you know from the giddy up that she is not interested in you. How do you know this? Well, this takes me to number 2, which is she's asking you for your bank account. This means she's looking for transactions, right? She's looking to see how much money she can get out of you. She's looking to see what she can ask you for, right? She also knows where to place you, meaning if she has a man, let's just say you make $500,000, but she's talking to a guy, or she has talked to a guy who made $2 million, right? Now, when something comes up, who do you think she's gonna run to?
All you gotta do is call him up and say, hey, and he will drop whatever it is that he is doing.
Okay, let's say, just for clarity's sake, let's say you're the guy, you're making $500,000, right? And you decided to take this woman serious. The man with 2 million, if he hits her up, do you know what she's gonna do?
There's a graduation. There's a
I'll tell
celebration.
you, she will start an argument with you. She will figure out a way to get back to the man who has more money, because that's what she wanted to know in the beginning, which was, how much money do you have? How much money can I get out of you? Now, again, if you don't know what's going on here, you're dealing with a gold digger. Now, again, I'm not here to shame this woman. She is who she is. She was the one who told everybody that she's gonna continuously cheat, but then she tried to like twist it up and make it sound like that's not what she's going to do. But here's the thing. She's talking about a one-time cheat where I don't think she will make that valid for you. It's only valid for her. So, man, this woman has a lot going on. She has a lot going on. And I could just tell you, a woman asking you for your bank account is probably the biggest red flag you need to know. Because I haven't really come across men who will pull out their bank account and show anybody, right? I mean, because it's kind of dangerous, right? You don't know if the person's trying to set you up. You don't know if that person has ever seen that type of money. You don't even know what this person's intentions are. And she's asking you this on the first date.
What's wrong with that? I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then...
Now, me personally, right, because I'm kind of petty, I would say, hey, you know what? How much? And do us both a favor, right? Let's see. Take that off in 360 for me. 360 for me. 360 for me, right? Because now I need to know exactly what you look like. And the reason why, well, here's the third reason, or reason number 3. She talked about levels, right? So I like to use this analogy because this is something that I recently experienced. There's a difference between being in the nosebleeds, the midsection, and sitting courtside. Now, this woman is basically saying the level she's on is where she's courtside, right? Now, personally, me, I think she's cute, but I think that if you're a man and you have the type of money that she's looking for, I honestly believe you can find a way better option as far as looks go, as far as body goes. Like, I think you could find a way better option. But she thinks that she's on the level where she should be sitting courtside. Now, if you're at Lakers, if you're watching a Lakers game, right, if you're at the crypto, that means she wants to be sitting somewhere close to LeBron James. Now, here's the thing. Here's what you really don't know. She wants to sit next to those guys because she wants to flirt with them and possibly exchange numbers with them. Again, fellas, she is the one-time cheat girl, meaning she believes that she can cheat at least one time in a relationship. In fact, she says everybody should have it. But I can tell you, she is the woman who looks like she's gonna cry and throw all kind of tantrums, and you're not gonna like the tantrums she throws. But also, when a woman is asking you for your bank account information, this should be the number one thing that should come to your mind is she is looking to show you how interested she is in you, right? Meaning her interest is going to depend on how much money you have. Fellas, this is the main reason I tell you to reinvent yourself, because when you have a better mind, a better body, and better finances, this should also come with confidence. Confidence in knowing, number one, that everything is in abundance, especially women, right? Now, I'm only saying this in regards to this woman because I don't want you to get your hopes up to get this woman, because if you don't know and if you can't read the signs, she is community property.
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way. But I would never do it again.
Right? She is a woman that will destroy your bank account or empty it out, or just run your pockets dry to where you have nothing going on. And then once all the money is gone, guess what?
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
So is she. She is not going to be there for no long haul. She is not finna be there for no difficult times. The money is gone, so is she. This is why I tell you, adapt to dating, because you can actually see this in the way that she's talking, right? Even if you didn't know she was the one-time cheat girl, you would be able to pick up on, oh my gosh, why would you even want my bank account information? Isn't this date about us getting to know each other, right? Because again, if she's asking you for that information, she's asking you because she's dealt with a lot of guys, and I mean a lot. Now, enjoy the hookup culture, fellas. This woman is the billboard for it, right? Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, vacation bae, pretender, right? For me, just listening to her speak, she covers and she checks every single one of those boxes. Again, this is not made to say that she's a bad person, because she might actually be a good person, but this is for clarity's sake. You need to be able to see what's going on, because at some point in time, as men, we have to choose. We have to make a decision. That's part of being a man, is making the decision. Are you going to have this type of woman? Or are you going to have these women? How do you want to live your life? I'm not in charge of that. You are. So with all of this being said, I have to ask you guys, have you come across a gold digger? Or have you come across a woman who's ever asked you for your bank account? Comment under this video, because I'm interested to know, did you show her your bank account? I'm interested to know, fellas. I really am. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.